Today we're going to an island that we haven't been to in Thailand before called Koh Chang. When we came here, not the first time, but the first time this trip, we started in Koh Chang, which you guys have already seen one of those videos of the behind the scenes of the documentary. Well, we love the area around there so much that we decided that we're gonna go to one of the nearby islands that's a little bit bigger and see what's up. But we are taking the Ferry ferry today, which was like the cheapest way to get there. And it looks like one of these like big, bad, super comfy buses.
All right, so as a part of going to the islands, one thing to take into note is that you guys have to pull out enough cash beforehand. We made that mistake on Koh Chang, and we had only pulled out, I think, like 3,000 baht or something. And we were there for 3 days. We were there to have like fun, hang out with the documentary. And guys, we blew through the money like nobody's business, and there was no ATM on the island. So what we had to do is you have to go to a store and purchase whatever you're trying to withdraw, and then they give you the amount of money. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you pull out enough island. Yeah, pull out enough island before you go to the money. Pull out enough money before you go to the island.
So it is 7:06 and they're letting us in the bus. We're seats 7 and 8, so I hope that they're pretty comfy. We didn't have to bring anything because since we live in Bangkok at least until the 24th of Feb, we just had to bring our day pack, so champs. Last time that we took a bus, it was actually a sleeper bus, and it was it Hanoi to Sapavit?
Yeah, I think it was similar stuff.
Anyway, it was an absolutely beautiful ride. There was waterfalls and super beautiful green mountains in the background. I don't know what we're gonna see on the way. If it's anything like the first ride that we took to Koh Chang, it's gonna be black because I was sleeping the whole way.
And there was not much to see, so it has been about 4 hours, right, babe? 4 hours?
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time of just driving and just seeing highways and a lot of smog.
Yeah.
It was a very polluted ride. I guess that's kind of a downside of coming here during burning season.
Right, but I guess, I mean, the weather's also not super duper hot, which is lovely. We've been to Bangkok in days when, actually, when we first came to Bangkok, we almost had not a heat stroke, but heat exhaustion. It was awful. I had to go to sleep.
Yeah, it was really rough, but
Homegirl was not doing well.
I don't think either of us were doing well.
I have to tell you how fancy this bus is. It has chargers.
Oh.
It came with water and a really tasty cookie, and the seats lean back really far, even though you probably wouldn't want to lean them as far as they do because you'd be really rude to somebody else.
You'd be like sitting in their lap.
Yeah, that would be really weird. They'd like be able to play with your hair and stuff.
Right, but all right, now we have a 15-minute break. Now we have a 15-minute break, and then we are back on the bus. So we're gonna grab some food, some coffee, and use the restroom.
Good. Non cafe americano, my yen, and my sugar.
Okay. Americano?
Yes. And what do you want, baby?
Oh, I'm good. Okay. All right, well, Annette waits for her coffee. I'm gonna go grab food, but you guys are stuck with her.
Wait.
See ya.
Are you guys sure? Well, I'm just waiting for coffee. I have a headache. I've had major coffee withdrawals today. We've been drinking loads of coffee every single day to like work behind the computer. And today's the first day without coffee, and I have literally not even been able to look out the bus because my migraine has been so intense. So, junkie problems. Kapum ka. Chopdi ka. We've got some coffee.
That was fast. What was that face?
The smell is good.
Spicy pop-up.
Spicy
And after getting some fried chicken pop, it is back on the bus. Got everything?
Oh, my butt's numb. But we have finally made it to what I think is Trat, but to be honest, I don't really know where we are, and we're about to board the ferry.
for your ticket and then the hotel name in Koh Chang. How long you stay on the island?
So far I've been really pleased with the ferry service. I was a little concerned because now they have us like on a bus with just like regular wooden benches, and we're all smushed in here like sardines. And I think it's low tide, so I don't know how far this bus is gonna go before it makes it onto a ferry, but I guess we're gonna find out. Mass exodus! I don't know which ferry we're going on.
There's this one. They're saying Koh Chang.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Make sure we get on the right ferry.
Guys, it's so nice to be by an ocean. This is just my happy place. This is where my heart feels the freest. I feel like I can breathe when I look at the ocean. It's great.
This reminds me of when we actually went to Koh Samui. If you guys want to see that vlog, we'll put it down in the description below.
Ghetto.
This is so much more organized than that, thank goodness.
Oh my God, the sketchiest travel day y'all have ever had, I think.
Hands down the sketchiest travel day we've ever had.
For one, it was probably really extra awful because I was super hungover.
Yeah, I'm okay, I'm fine.
I was super hungover and we had to travel by land, air, and sea that day, and your girl was not having any of it. No sleep, still drunk. Not a good mix.
Yeah, no, not at all. We can just stay here.
Ocean! Oh.
So sorry for the added mask. It is burning season here, and since we've been to so many places that have been pretty polluted, it started tearing at my throat and I get really dry throat and it feels kind of as if I'm getting an infection. It's sexy stuff. So hence the mask, but we've made it here. It was maybe like an hour ride on the ferry, and then now we're gonna rent a motorbike and then make almost another hour ride into the actual town. But apparently we were staying in a place that's really nice for more backpacker area, and it apparently has the nicest beach, so fingers crossed.
There's a restaurant right there. We have gotten off the ferry, and the ferry ride was really, really nice. It had gorgeous views on the way here. The water is that beautiful shade of blue, and now we're starving because we have been at this, you know, since 5 o'clock in the morning and had one meal today. But we did just get some fried rice and a pad thai, which is hopefully gonna be booming. The prices are not as bad as I thought they were gonna be. It was about 40 to 50 baht, so about $1 to $1.50. Which on the islands is typically a little bit more expensive, and I haven't seen that yet, so I am really excited. So we just got the fried rice. It was actually pretty good. Not the most flavorful fried rice I've had, honestly, out of all of them, but this is the one that came from right after the ferry port, and so maybe down deep into the islands could be better. Steven, how's your food?
What is that? Very good, thank you.
So Steven, we met him on the bus. Well, technically we met him right after the bus, and then we became friends, and now we're here having lunch, because that's what happens when you travel, guys. Daniel ordered a pad thai, and be ready for me to steal his food.
So literally at the end of the street, when you get off of the ferry, we took 2 steps to eat, and then we took 5 steps to rent a motorbike, and it was 200 baht a day. They even let me take it, drive it around in a circle for a second just to make sure it was good. I checked the brakes, did everything for renting a motorbike, and now we are getting our helmets and making our way into the island. I can't wait to be on a beach. I'm excited. All right, we're gonna find our helmets and then we will see you guys on the road.
So the roads in Koh Chang are really hilly and windy, but the views are gorgeous. So if you are gonna be renting a motorbike, just make sure that you know how to ride one before getting on one, because these aren't exactly the easiest roads to manage. I have seen some potholes and some trucks, like the one that just passed me, and I'm lucky that I have the motorbike champion.
Yay, I'm smiling if you can't see.
It's a little smoggy.
So we have made it to where we're staying. I think we have a bungalow, and so we're literally just gonna check in. It's probably about a 45-minute ride from the actual ferry point. So my butt's a little sore. We're gonna get this sorted, and we'll see you guys in the room.
And welcome to our very humble abode. We made it to Hippie Hut. It was $6 a night, so I know that it looks really basic, but honestly, we just came here to hang out on a hammock and stare at the beach all day, so I'm really happy with it. But anyway, we've made it to Koh Chang. I hope that you have found this helpful, especially if you're coming from Bangkok and on the way to Koh Chang and wondering what the best way to do that is. We're really pleased with the way that we got here. It was very easy and straightforward. We'll put up all of the information for Bonsiri Ferry down in the description below. I think it was 600 baht, and you can do it on like 1-2 Asia, so it was really easy to book too. But anyway, guys, make sure that you click the subscribe button. Actually, I don't know, I gave you a thumbs up, but I actually meant for you to click the subscribe button. Then give this a thumbs up, click one of the end screens, either binge watch from the beginning or whatever the heck is over here, and we'll see you guys on our next adventure.